Great and brilliant day, everyone. Welcome to Camglish.com. This is Teacher Jera, and I am here again to bring some words that will broaden your vocabulary. So, are you now ready to discover new words? That's great. Let's now study 504 absolutely essential words. For this video, we will have the continuation of lesson 34. But before we move on to that, let's go back to the words we had in our previous video. Please repeat after me. Candidate, proceed, adolescent, coeducational, radical, spontaneous, and skim. So for today, we will learn 5 more words. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Our first word is vaccinate. 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 It means inoculate with vaccine as a protection against smallpox and other diseases. Here are 3 sentences using the word vaccinate. There has been a radical decline in polio since doctors began to vaccinate children with the Salk vaccine. Next, the general population has accepted the need to vaccinate children against the once dreaded disease. And the third sentence, numerous examples persist of people who have neglected to have their children or infants vaccinated. Let's go to the word untidy. 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 Untidy means not neat or not in order. Let's see the sentences. The bachelor's quarters were most untidy. Let's proceed to the next sentence. We must start a cleanup campaign to keep the campus from being so untidy. And for the last sentence, for the word untidy, finding the house in such an untidy condition baffled us. Let's now proceed to word number 3. Utensil. 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 This word means container or tool used for practical purposes. Several utensils were untidily tossed about the kitchen. Next sentence, Edward's baggage contained all the utensils he would need on the camping trip. Third sentence, some people are so old-fashioned that they reject the use of any modern utensil. For our fourth word, we have sensitive. 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 It means receiving impressions readily, easily affected or influenced, or easily hurt or offended. Here are the sample sentences. The eye is sensitive to light. Second sentence, from the experiment we may conclude that mercury in our thermometer is sensitive to changes in temperature. Our third sentence, James is sensitive about his ragged handwriting. And for the last word, we have temperate. 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 It means not very hot and not very cold. It also means moderate. Let's all read the sample sentences. The United States is mostly in the North Temperate Zone. All students received the appeal to be temperate and not to jump to conclusions in judging the new grading system. And for the last sentence for the word temperate, Mrs. Rollins commended her class for their temperate attitude when she announced the extra assignment. So don't forget all those 5 words, okay? And now, let's proceed to another activity. We have words in use. Let's all read the following passage to see how the new words are used in it. The title is A Course for Parents. Let's now begin. A course entitled The Responsibilities of Parenthood sounds as if it should be offered to students who are immediate candidates for parenthood. Not according to Dr. Lee Salk, who feels that teaching children about parenthood should precede the adolescent years. Dr. Salk of the New York Hospital teaches a volunteer co-educational class of junior high school youngsters what it means to be a parent. He does not lecture or present radical views. Rather, he conducts spontaneous discussions by encouraging students to imagine that they are the parents and asking them such questions as what would you do if you found your child smoking? Or how would you prepare your child for the first day of school? The lesson skimmed over such topics as the need to vaccinate children against diseases or to teach them not to be untidy or to use utensils properly. The class is more concerned with preparing students emotionally to become better parents someday and with making children sensitive to the responsibilities of parenthood. The class members often express temperate and mature views. One girl said she would not approve of having a nurse bring up her child. Another felt that money earned through babysitting or other jobs should be shared with parents. When asked how his students rate, Dr. Salt retained a hopeful outlook. They are ready for this information, he declared. I think they'll be honest parents. Great job, everyone. We are now done learning 5 words for today. So I hope you learned a lot from today's lesson. Again, this is Teacher Jera saying study hard and do good. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye-bye.